Well, speaking of some of the things that you have an advantage on, both at Deutsch and Activision, Marie was kind enough to share the value statement and the mission statements of the businesses. Do you have those? And speaking of appropriating things that you learn and see, these are some of the finest internal documents I've ever seen written.
Thank you.
It's really something. I wish all the students could see it. It's based upon 4 pillars, your Activision: people, passion, ideas, and rigor. But there's also sort of fundamental philosophies inside there. Can we talk about a couple of them? Good enough isn't.
Good enough isn't.
And battle of ideas. Battle of the best.
Battle
idea.
for the best idea.
So talk about what those mean.
And what well, first of all, just a little backstory. When I got to Activision, this was a book I wrote with a bunch of other people contributing at Deutsch called This Is Deutsch, and it was born when we grew to a point where we no longer knew everybody in the company. We grew it from 5 people to 450 people, and there was a breaking point. I don't know where it was. Maybe it was 150 people, 200 people, where it's like, I don't know that person's name. And you were used to this being a real family and knowing everybody, and so as soon as it got to the point where you didn't have face-to-face interaction with every person in the company, the culture took on a life of its own. And you needed to use different tools. You can set a culture and set a tone for how you want to do business just through your own behavior as a leader under a certain size. Above a certain size, you have to sort of implement more scalable tools. And so we published this book that said, here's, and we gave it out to people on their first day, and we said, these are the words we live by, these are the things we think work, this is our approach, this is what we expect of you. And it was a really good exercise because it actually makes you figure out what you believe and what your partners believe. And so it was good for the company too. And then when I got to Activision, Activision Blizzard, which is the parent company over both Activision and Blizzard, had a set of values, but they were, they were very much corporate values, the same, kinds of, integrity and creative excellence, and, all really meaningful, but, a little bit broader stroke. And Blizzard had a set of values, like Deutsch did, but Activision Publishing never did. And so I wanted to, create that, as sort of an entree to, changing and improving the culture at Activision after my arrival. And so the ones you asked about, Good Enough Isn't and the Battle for the Best Idea. I'll start with the latter. The Battle for the Best Idea. One of my deeply held philosophies is to invite opposing points of view into your creative process. I think that people spend way too much time and energy avoiding critical commentary and actually strive. If you think about, it's really prestigious in Hollywood when a director finally gets final cut approval. That means they don't have to listen to anybody, right? And I actually think there's a faulty instinct at play sometimes in creative businesses, because I think that dissenting dialogue is really good for the work. And so at Deutsch, the analogous line was, it's a loud family dinner. Which was all about, let's gather around, let's all fight about the ideas, and let's not make it personal. We're fighting about the ideas, not, even though it sounds like we're yelling at each other, we're not, we're just yelling near each other. And at Activision, it's the battle for the best idea. And that has to do with the rigor of Activision as well. Activision is a very rigorous company, very analytical company, and makes decisions in a very scrutinizing way, which I admire and wanted to carry on. So I just wanted to capture that in a way where people were like, yeah, there's a philosophy behind this. This isn't accidental. This is about making the ideas better. And I feel like if the idea can survive that process, then it deserves to progress and it deserves to be greenlit. I think when everyone gets in a room and agrees with each other, nothing's worse for creativity. Nothing's worse for ideas. And you look at it and you can see it in other forms of popular culture too. You can see it in movies. The first 3 Star Wars movies were a lot better than the last 3 Star Wars movies. Would you agree? Okay, well, the first 3 movies, George Lucas was dealing with studios. He wasn't George Lucas yet. And the last 3 were made up on the ranch, and there's no one who can say no to George Lucas. And I feel like you can feel that tension missing. So that's what the battle for the best idea is about. And Good Enough is simply an articulation of high expectations. You can talk yourself into good really easily, because it's good. It's not bad. Maybe even above average. And you can go home feeling like that's a good day's work and like that's enough. But if you want to win, And if you want to accomplish things on a great, grand scale, it's not enough. And so articulating that for people as a core expectation is really important because it explains a lot of behavior. You can look at something that's really good and not be satisfied, and everyone can be very confused because they're looking at something that's really good, but it's not yet great. And so just being transparent with that expectation, I think, is important.
And most companies call these employee manuals. What do you call them?
Values.
Okay.
Just company values. I think that, like I talked about with brands, I think that people also connect with the companies they work for or at through the values that the company embodies and espouses. And you know, we're particularly creative business, but all businesses are. It's a competition for talent, and you know, having the right value system is an important element, I think.